Okay, just time for a real quick follow-up here. Got to get this right. As you can see, a render here that I produced. The first little visualization I gave you was something like this. And I didn't love how this pre-built asset looked. I mean, it does look wrapped up, but I thought, you know what? Let me deforce this. I added the demon back here like it's overlooking them about to do an autopsy on another demon. I just wanted to imagine some more interesting story. Here's our main freebie. This is texture. Part of the textures on this are part of the freebie. The anatomy theater is a freebie. Everything here, the table and all this, part of that freebie. So kind of here's where we got it. Change the texture on the wall so it look a little bit better. And I think it turned out pretty cool, all things considered. Definitely want to make some more renders off of it now that I've got kind of the setup. Pop in for a little tighter view. Like a nice little that's actually a demon underneath that too, which I thought potentially we could do kind of a reveal on. Create a new camera here. Body cam. About to head off to the studio, guys. Got literally 10 minutes maybe that I can put on the stream, so we're going to do this real fast. Sometimes that's how inspiration hits, you know. So that's cool. Wait a minute. Hold on, let's make sure I'm doing what I think I'm doing here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And I thought, a little bit of interaction with this main character here would be kind of interesting. So I'm going to think about the idea of having her get a forearm here. So weird working with V4 again. And we'll just do a little twisty twist. Looks like she's got her hand on here. Go to the shoulder and see if it'll let us. Even how things were like labeled doesn't, it's a little alien now. So she's sort of like the investigator, the inspector, what have you. These clothes are not holding up very well. Let's go ahead and put that back. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, kind of go back here and see what that's looking like. Yep, okay, cool. Not the most beautiful hand pose I've ever seen in my life. Let's see if we can improve that. I don't think there's actually a product out there that I'm aware of that I've ever purchased that's hands for V4. But let's just see. Hads? What's a had? Hands. Handsy. All right, now let's do it by context. And I would have been wrong. Haha. I mean, when you roll deep on content like I do, man, I've been buying this stuff since 2003. It is now 2023. Do the math. So you got a little bit of everything out there. I guess this is a product as well that's I think I've ever used. I for sure have used this one, but this one I don't know. Oh, I actually think that's a newer product, but anyway, I digress. We're gonna see if we can get like a realistic little hand pose without doing it, custom ourselves. We could do that, no problem. But I think we can kind of use one of these presets. People say, "Oh, don't buy poses because you can make them yourself." This is true, you can, but do you have the time? So looking at V4 here. V4, let's just hate that. There we go. Nope, didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh, that's cool. So we want her right hand. Okay, okay, that kind of works. So it's like she's wary of what she's gonna find and if we do that right, it can look like she's about to pull off the sheet. Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. Let's adjust this camera a little bit. And I think we continue to tell the story here. That's not bad. Man, Embargo 2023 is strong. Strong. All right, that's good. So I'm gonna run this render real fast. What's beneath? I think we got time to finish that render while we're actually working on this. So the Oswolf sales are going pretty well, I gotta say. Appreciate that for any of you guys who tried to support. That was a very expensive project for me to make slash have made, and I will definitely not make a dime on it on the whole. But you know, the more of the money that I'm able to get back, the more likely I am to do those creative kind of things where I have to hire a developer to do stuff that I can't do. So yeah, I mean, I would say, hey, appreciate ya. Oh, noon back. Go recalculate dates. Yeah, things have really. I was just talking to Chris Highgood, who's developed a bunch of products the same way, you know, in that fashion where you pay people to kind of help with it, and yeah, those guys haven't come down in price, but what you can make at Daz definitely has went down because of the advent of so many new PAs. And I guess just more people learning to do stuff that I haven't learned and some others haven't learned. But I'll tell you one thing I do notice is that when you have new stuff out, the sales of your old stuff spike a little bit, not huge, but people notice, hey, this person's had these other poses out here. Maybe I'll check that out, you know, and so interesting. Yep, sales are to crawl though, I gotta say, on the whole. It's just, well, it's not so much the numbers. The numbers are good, but the profit on something like a character that goes for, you know, 24.95, typically I could reasonably expect, you know, $8 or $9 for per sale, but unfortunately, the deep discounting strategies that they've moved to now, I can make as little as, you know, $3.30 per character sale. You know, for something that costs you several $1,000s to develop, that's just not salubrious. And no matter how much I love this game, yeah, I'm not going to do that again. I mean, just have to say. But I'm glad we finally got him out. That's cool because I have done projects with other folks, I'm not going to say who, that really dropped the ball on having the male and female component, and I ended up really taking a bath. And actually, a guy's supposed to be my friend too, and for many, many years. So, yeah, got to be careful about that. Because just because you're friends with someone doesn't mean they're friends with you or that they put any weight on trying to look out for you. So, you know, it is what it is. Um, hmm, 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 hmm. Curious to see how this looks. I could probably do a completely different composition from the freebies that they gave away this week. I probably will do that. We'll do one more of these. And then we will. I'm actually going to have to end this, guys. We'll check out this render when we come back, but that'll be the second one of these today. And, you know, I think it's pretty clear that Embargo 2023 is being effective in that it's making me render, actually make art, not just think about it and buy stuff to do it with, but actually do it. So that's pretty cool. Probably be back tomorrow with a little follow-up to this. You guys can see how it turned out.